So we're all on coronavirus isolation. Well, get your Cyberflix, BET Plus, and Netflix ready. Because here's 12 top movies / documentaries to watch while in isolation. Next on the G.A. Turk Show. So what's up, y'all? This is G.A. Turks, and if you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to look at the description below to fast track through this video. Alright, y'all, getting right into it. Contagion. Now, Contagion is ripped right from today's headlines, and even though it was done in 2011, it's scary how eerily it relates to exactly what we are experiencing today with the coronavirus. I just saw it a few days ago, and there is definitely a reason why this is one of the most top watched movies right now. Go and check this out. Number 11, The Final Girls. Now, in the 80s, every horror movie had a final surviving girl, but imagine if that girl was your mom, who has long passed away, and you and a group of your friends wake up one day to find yourselves actually in your mom's famous 80s slasher film. On top of seeing your mom all over again for the first time in years, all of you and your friends have to work together to stop all of the cliche murders that you know are going to happen. It just gets really crazy. This is a really interesting comedy. I call it a comedy for horror comedy. It's a throwback to the 80s. And this one definitely feels like American Horror Story 1984 stole from this flick. And if you are an 80s baby and you know about all of the 80s cliches that would happen in those horror films, you are really going to have a lot of fun with this one. Take my word on it, the plot gets really crazy and interesting. It's a fun nighttime watch. Check it out tonight. Alright, y'all, on to number 10, The Babysitter. Now, I love this film. It was another fun comedy, a horror comedy. Now, this one, again, is best watched at nighttime. Now, imagine being 12 years old and you have like the hottest girl in the neighborhood to become your babysitter while your parents are going out of town. Now imagine your friends who know she's there text you and call you and convince you to see what she's doing when you are supposed to be asleep late at night, and you do it. And things, when I tell you things go batshit crazy from there, they go crazy. Now if you have not seen this film, do not watch the trailer. Do not watch the trailer. Go in virgin style. It'll be worth it. Alright, y'all, coming in at number 9 is Mirage. Now, Mirage is another good one. It's about a lady who goes in her attic and she finds like an old TV, the box one, with a VCR and cassette tapes in her attic. Now, during a thunderstorm, she decides to go in and watch one of the tapes, only to find out that the person on the tape is watching her. Now, I'm going to stop there because the storyline gets really crazy and interesting. Be sure to check this one out. It's a really cool storyline, a mystery drama at that. Tell me what you think in the comments. I cannot wait. Alright, coming in at number 8 is A Fall from Grace. Everybody's talking about this one. So, Tyler Perry is the king of writing scenarios that make you just take it personal. He writes characters that you totally get invested in, and then he'll have something like really devastating to happen to that character that will push you to the limit. Now, A Fall from Grace is like no exception, and it delivers a twist at the end that is very speaking of the times. Crystal Fox, Felicia Rashad, and Cicely Tyson, man, they all work together to make this one a top Twitter talk about. Everybody's been talking about this one. If you enjoy drama thrillers, test your limits and see how far you can go with this one. Number 7, American Son. Now, this movie basically only has like 3 characters, and they tell a whole story right before your eyes. If you know anything about it, then you know it's about police brutality, but this is one of those amazing times when everything is done right, the writing is brilliant, the topic twists are unexpected, the whole storyline just keeps you from beginning to end, and the acting is like straight up delivered. But I'm not surprised because this is Broadway brought to film, and unlike most of today's projects, you can't just bring anything to a Broadway stage and expect people to just go along with it. You gotta have acting chops, and the story, it just has to be up to par, and they captured all of that on film. This easily could have been my number 1 pick, but stay tuned to see what my number 1 pick is. Now, on to number 6. The number 6 is First Wives Club. First Wives Club is a BET Plus series that could have easily have been a number 1 movie, y'all. Seriously, now I happened to come across this one when I got my free 7-day membership to BET Plus. It details 3 African American couples dealing with the ups and downs of being married. Told mainly from the wives' perspective, it gives a totally fresh, fun, and painful view of how 3 friends cope with it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly is written really well, and often in a hilarious format. You can definitely tell that this was written by the co-writers of Girls Trip. It's really crazy. Now, the ladies will enjoy watching this one, and the fellas will definitely get a good laugh. I'm not sure why I hadn't heard of it before, but this one was really, really, really good. You gotta check this one out. All right, y'all, number 5, Netflix Dracula. Oh my God, y'all, this one is absolutely unexpected. Like, I did not want to really watch this movie. I don't know why, but when I sat down and I watched that first episode, oh my God, it was excellent storytelling. And it ended up on my list. I mean, I didn't want to watch it, but now it's on my list. Now, it's 3 episodes long. The first episode is brilliant. Imagine one of cinema's most evil villains dropped into a holy village of nuns, y'all. The writing is just superb. The second episode is like, it's an interesting voyage that takes you all the way up into the third episode, which takes you to a place unexpected. Definitely go for the ride. Definitely go for this ride. All right, y'all, so like the last few are docu-series. And in the number 4th place is the Kalief Browder story. This documentary, y'all, was absolutely devastating. It's about the life of Kalief Brown, who at 16 was accused of taking someone's backpack and he was arrested and kept in New York's Rikers Island for 3 years without even having a trial. 3 years. This story is heightened by all of the footage, all of the actual footage of all the abuse he received from inmates and guards caught on video. A huge amount of footage in this documentary. It's just this documentary's greatest feat because it showcases like several individuals and a system that should have been held accountable and definitely ashamed of itself. All right, y'all, number 3, The Trials of Gabriel Hernandez. This documentary is the graphic, detailed, true story of the child abuse and death of little Gabriel Hernandez. The things that this child went through was totally unacceptable. And, you know, it just shows how his school, the law enforcement, and CPS failed him. It was the perfect storm of unprofessional people being incompetent. When I say nobody came to his rescue, you have to see it to believe it, y'all. Be sure to check this one out. Number 2, Who Killed Malcolm X? Now, this guy sets out on a mission to discover who killed him and totally documents the journey. Not only does he figure out who did it, but the shocking details of the dirt also just blew me away. The admissions were really shocking. All the proof of the officials who allowed the wrong people to take the fall is shocking. And 2 twists at the end, which include like a video footage of the killer at the scene that has been right in our faces for years. This is a must see. Now, number 1, coming in at number 1, The Pharmacist. This is an incredible true documentary series about a man named Dan Snyder, a pharmacist who had to investigate his own son's murder because the police would not take it seriously. Now, through hundreds of hours of video and phone tape conversations that this man kept, the terrible journey that this man had to endure to find out the unexpected killer of his son unravels. Now, not only is the reveal shocking, but it's what happens after that that makes this my number 1 pick. All right, guys, those are the 12 that I selected, that I watched, that I enjoyed during this isolation period. Please let me know in the comments which ones that you picked. Had you seen those before? Did you have other ones that you like more? Let me know if there are other ones that I needed to check out because I'm always open. If you like videos like these, please let me know and I'll be sure to upload more movie selections. Until next time, I am GA Turks. Talk to you soon.